Aha, found it. I laid it on the tractor. Nice, Steve. So, what I'm going to be doing here is basically I'm going to be wiring up a normal 5, boy, I feel like my brain just stopped. A 5-prong ignition switch for battery ignition. And basically all I need is the, well, I can wire it up completely, right? Well, do you want to keep using the push button to start it? Yeah, I mean, why not? It doesn't really matter, does it? Because I could. Well, I'm almost going to have to because... Well, no, I don't have to. That's the power wire for that, right? I'll have to do a little bit of testing on that, but I'm pretty sure the single wire going down is going to the starter solenoid, which is right there, hopefully. And then the other wire should be the power when the key switch is on. And it also goes to the cigarette lighter, which I don't remember if it works on this or not. It probably does if I clean it up. But if I take the key switch out of this dash, I might as well take the other stuff out and sand this down a little bit too. So, hey, I'll do that. And I'll get back to you guys. It's kind of ashamed to be inside today. It's such a nice day out right now. It's in the mid 50s, going to be in the low 60s today. I made that chainsaw video yesterday. And sneak peek, I did get spindles for the 40-inch deck project for an A12. So, alright guys, I'm going to do a lot of this, drain the fuel out of this tank. And I'm going to get this wired up and I'm going to let the camera charge. Right now I got 1 bar of battery. I never did charge it last night. That was my fault. And I'll come back to you guys. Because to drive this thing I got to take 1, 2, and the 16G out is 3. So, be back in a few. Alrighty guys, so I got everything, or I got the new key switch rewired. I'm sorry, I didn't rewire the whole tractor. Got the new key switch on there. I did decide I was just going to use the original push button start just to free up or fill up a hole in the dash. And I was thinking about changing this dash right now, and I'll show you again why here in a second, because I found another reason. But I cannot get the steering wheel to come off the shaft. So, kind of stuck till I do that, because I don't have another steering shaft. I really don't want to cut it in half and then weld it back together. You know, something along them lines. So, the other reason I want to change it, and I didn't even realize this before, is the dash is broke. I think you guys can see it. It's actually supposed to be spot welded together or something along the lines there. And it's not. Yeah, I can actually see, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, a spot weld right there. Right in the center. Yeah, and I see the same spot weld there. So the spot weld broke. So that probably didn't help with the steering. But anyhow, let's see if this will work. I actually tried it, so I already know, but didn't have any trouble with it. On. Even shuts off too. Nice. So, getting a lot closer. Is there anything else I really have to do back here other than obviously put the air cleaner on? Not really. Other than clean up the red some more. I didn't really want to put the seat pan back on this, but maybe I'll put the seat pan back on it and drive it around. Trick is I have to find a battery now because, remember the battery I said I had for this? Well, I found the motor for the 566 in the middle of this, and this was a much simpler build and project, so I put the battery in it. So I'm going to have to see if I can scavenge. I mean, I can run it off a jump box for now. That's not a problem. But I need another battery, basically. So, I'll have to look for something like that. But it'd be nice to get this thing outside for the first time. And well, it hasn't drove itself in or out of the shop since 2013. So, you know, good many years. I did wire wheel the dash a little bit, and some of the yellow paint come off around the light switch, but nothing else. It wasn't coming off real easy, and then once I found out the dash was broke, I wasn't too overly concerned with saving it, because I do have that yellow dash right there. Like I said, I was going to swap it, but just the darn steering column and wheel just wouldn't cooperate. So. Oh well. Alright, I think I'm going to break for lunch, and when I come back out, I'll probably put the fuel tank back in it, put some fresh gas in it, and see if it'll run off its own fuel system again. There is a bunch of rust and gunk in that tank, so maybe what I'll do is I'll put a chain in there and shake it around for a while, and then wash that gunk out, and we'll go from there. Because then at that point, then at least I can literally drive it in and out of the shop, you know, without much fuss, because that's where both these two things are right now. So, alrighty, do that, eat me some lunch, and I'll get back to you guys, because today is the day to do it, because it's about the nicest day. Camera's not focusing outside, but go outside and look around a second here. And obviously you guys notice I got the door open, but it's I guess it's mid-March, not too bad. So kind of a scattered showers chance all day sort of day, but the temperature is nice. It's supposed to go up low 60s today, so alright, like I said, I'm gonna eat lunch and then I'll get back at it, guys. Well, it seems like it's running off its own fuel system. I got my little racing cell unhooked, and I put a little bit of gas in the tank, and it's been sitting here running for quite a while, so I'd say we're doing alright. So I'll get that off of there, and I could stick the hood on it up, getting ready to stall. Maybe not stall. Alright, anyhow, I'll get that off of there, and then tidy up some loose ends and stuff, and I'll hook my jump box up and drive it out of the shop for the first time in a while. So. 68430, temporary battery, no hood, no C-pan, test one. my seat was bolted down, this would be better. If I had to put my shift knobs on, this would have been better too. I guess we'll see if we can at least get it into high axle range. I think it's in high, yep. So I can really only turn left, but do my usual. If we make one lap around the barn, we'll be doing good. Steering bound up that way too now. Why is that? Before it was bound up going to the right. Something's getting in the steering. I can't see it down there. Spinning, nice, okay. Come on, just make it up to my road here. Might be better off if I turn around and go the other way now. I don't know why the steering's making me mad now. Before I couldn't turn left. Alright, let's turn this up a notch. Still sounds kind of raw knocky to me, but maybe I'm a little bit crazy. I do hear a little bit of a rod knock. So I'm going to get a couple pictures, guys, and then I'm going to put this thing back away. Let me see if I can get up off my custom seat. Little ghetto, but it works, huh? Alright. Success, guys. Got that off there. I've been letting it sit with PB Blaster on it since this morning whenever I made that clip. And what ended up working was I took and first off I pulled it up tight against the boulder, the pin in the bottom. Then I took this big screwdriver that has a solid handle the whole way through and went up on the bottom side here and held it to the side where I could take the hammer and tap on it pretty good. And when it started moving, I started alternating side to side, obviously, and I got it to come up off of there. To be honest with you guys, I really didn't think I was going to get it, and especially not today. So what I'll have to do is take the switches and the cables and everything back out of the dash, and then I can switch the dash over, and the hard part is going to be like the choke cable. I'm going to have to completely unhook from the back and pull it out, which that'll allow me to run the cables correctly back here so it's not interfering with the PTO linkage and the shift linkage and stuff. So that's good. So I'm going to get cracking at that, and it won't be nothing to unhook the wiring again from it. And hopefully the next time you guys see this, will be a yellow dash in here that actually works the whole way. So let me get at it.